So, satire from the past is getting a little too real. There's an episode of Doctor Who from 2005 in which journalists in the year 100,000 have information beamed directly into a hole in their brain while they sit in a machine that is plugged into the news network of the human empire, which spans several star systems at this point. As soon as they unplug from it, they forget all of the information because it doesn't get absorbed, it just goes in and out. Every day, it gets more and more relevant, not just for journalists, but for me and you. What's even better about this is that this same episode is called The Long Game. There's a heating problem on Satellite 5 in the year 100,000 where the human population work as journalists and they broadcast from Satellite 5 all of the news across all of Earth and the other star systems for the human empire of the year 100,000. There's a heating problem. Everything's too hot for some reason, and they find out that all of the cooling is being sent to the top floor, which is ruled by a testicle-looking alien that hangs from the ceiling and dictates all of the news across the entire human empire. And that's definitely not Rupert Murdoch. No, it's the holy Jagrafess of the Hadraxic Maxaraxinfo or something. But Simon Pegg's character calls him Max. The Doctor Who, played by Christopher Eccleston, has a great moment when he's asked by Simon Pegg as the editor, an icy individual, literally, because it's freezing. The question is posed, is a slave really a slave if they don't know they're enslaved? And the Doctor says, yes. And Simon Pegg says, oh, really? I was hoping for a bit more of a philosophical discussion then. Yes. And then the Doctor says, let me out of these cuffs and I'll show you how much fun I really am. And it's just really good biting satire. And I think it says a lot about today. And the fact that it's called a long game, when the Doctor, with the help of everyone, defeats the Holy Dragon Professor, the Hadraxic Maxaraxinfo, and then leaves the satellite and is like, awesome, everything's back to normal. Then they come back at the end of the season and they find out that the situation's worse and that in the power vacuum of the news network having disappeared, the Dalek, Doctor Who's space fascists, that the long game is that it's likely that the Daleks installed the fucking Mighty Jack Professor, the Holy Hadraxic Maxaraxinfo, on the satellite in the first place, and then when that was gone, they were like, awesome, time to cook. And instead of news, now the satellite station broadcasts reality television. The twist is that, like, the people die.